psychic intellect and made you my puppet.
It's a bullseye! And here's your host, Jim Boyd!
Sorry if I scared you. You'll like this bit.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, you will like this bit. Unless it is the children need a sketch from Friday night. Then you won't. You won't like it, right? You won't like because it was shit. I'm like, I don't know. How else to say this here? It was shit, right? It was shit. We're going to be going over the reaction to that night. Speaking of Doctor Who, that shit. Weird shit. That. I've been watching Underwater Menace. What the hell? Like, what the hell? And 1.5 episodes in, and it's like an Ed Wood movie. That's what it is. It's like Ed Wood does Doctor Who. Who made Underwater Menace? Like, who's the production team on that? It's awful. I mean, like it's like it's from a different show. It's a weird thing. Let's look this up. Doctor Who episode guide. Honestly, it's an entirely different show. It's like, yeah, Doctor Who, like those old serials, like Flash Gordon. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just baffling, right? I think that's the best way of describing it. It's genuinely baffling. Let's have a quick look up. And also, I watched like an episode and a half, and I still don't really understand what's going on. Like, what? Let's see if I can. So this is written by Jeremy Om. Okay, I guess that's the only thing he's done for the show. Jerry Davies took it. Ironslade was the producer. He was like the interim producer, I believe, wasn't he? It's just weird, right? It's just weird. So yeah, okay. Let's read this synopsis. The second Doctor and companions, Polly, Ben, and Jamie. So I got mad at first because they didn't have the Troughton opening. I was like, what's going on? Like, did they did the Hartnell opening without Hartnell's face? I was like, what's going on? They got it wrong. They're being lazy. Like, oh no, it's like it's the story. They hadn't made a title sequence for him yet. So I was like, okay, fine. So they're captured when they arrive at the deserted volcanic island by survivors of Atlantis. So that's weird in of itself, right? They're not really told that. They're just people wearing funny hats, right? There's lots of wearing funny hats in this, right? The high priest Lorem decides to sacrifice them to their great god Amdo. I didn't follow who they were sacrificing them to, but it was someone. And it was weird. And then the Doctor gives they give him food, and they realize the food is by Professor Zaroff, a missing scientist presumed dead. So the Doctor sends Zaroff a note saying, and Zaroff comes to the rescue and stops them all being sacrificed by being eaten by sharks, right? And so you're like, what? And the note says, I have a secret. And like the guy's like, oh, you must tell me the secret. I was like, what's going on? It's also weird. Meanwhile, Polly is in like some weird how would I describe it? Weird hospital horror porn. She's gonna be genetically altered to be a fish person. All right, and that's about as far as I am. Right, it's just really, really bizarre. I'm like looking, going, what? Why? How? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Right, and it is very, very odd. Right, very, very odd indeed. I having real trouble working out what the hell's going on with it. Right, it's very, very strange. So that's the Underwater Menace. I'll have a fuller review of that once I finish watching. But yeah, actually, there's something cool. I want to show you my Doctor Who 36th anniversary tribute. Right, is going to be a Doctor Who story. This is actually one of the things I think we should be excited about because it looks like this new Doctor Who is going to be who do I hear describe this? An exercise in putting up with irritating stupidity, right? That's how I would describe the recasting of Davros, the reimagining of the irritating stupidity, right? Because it's irritating stupidity. It was just a dumb idea, right? It's a dumb idea, made the character like unrecognizable and just boring. Oh God, it failed on every conceivable bloody level. It really absolutely did. It's amazing how much it failed, right? It kind of blows my mind. It's right, yeah, incredible. Like the whole why have this new Davros as like a guy in a suit? It's just boring. Okay, it's what everything woke is boring because you can't out say anything. So look, if this new Doctor Who is going to be shit, which looks like it's a very possible. Right. We're on the cusp of being able to make our own. So I'm going to play the opening 2 or 3 minutes from the second episode. I might put it together as just one long episode, but I'm really chuffed with how this is coming out. Like this is coming out really, really, really well. Let me grab this for you. So this is I haven't put the titles on obviously yet. So oh no, that's I'm in the wrong folder. I should go over there. Doink. There you go. But yeah, and also I'm very happy with the music I put behind it, which is hopefully I won't get copyright struck from it because it's very compelling music.
Part 2, The Great Tyler's Hand Robbery. As it had done every day for the last 327 years, at precisely 6:27.568 GM in the second morning, the sun hit Tyler's hand. Tyler Finfosh Mariaki III was Momatre de Carlo's third global emperor. Tyler was a figure of considerable controversy on Momatre de Carlo. Born into the science elite of the previous age, his life was mapped out before him, a life of privilege, indolence, and luxury. And it was a life he really did not much care for. While the privilege and luxury were pretty pleasant in of themselves, it was the indolence he really could not abide. At the age of 14, he took it upon himself to overhaul and improve the planet's sewer and waste systems. By the time it was finished 7 years later, Momatre de Carlo was the galactic leader in water reclamation and was a net exporter of the valuable commodity to this entire region of space.
Just I want to point out how freaking crazy I am. I'm watching this going, it'd be really cool if I could like slowly animate that background to be constantly receding, right? So you constantly got like a thing swirling. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I'm like, should I sit and work out how to do that? That's insane, Tzvi. No, maybe no.
The vast profits generated from that venture were then poured back into infrastructure for the planet's general populace, creating a breathtaking world of cutting-edge arts and science. This, of course, enraged the ruling science elite. It was one thing for the ruling classes to have a life of privilege and luxury, but when that trickled down to the general population, that just would not do at all. You see, it turned out that privilege and luxury were only really, really good when most people did not have them. Over the next 15 years, the science elite waged a war against Tyler. They used the planet's many information networks to sow false stories of Tyler's non-existent atrocities and failures.
Well, you're picking up on the subtle wink to real-life events, right? Because they always say, "Oh, it's okay." Yeah, let's see if you can work out who we're talking about.
To crush all his popular support. For a time, a large segment of the planet were convinced to disbelieve their lying eyes and ears and ignore the golden economy that existed under Tyler's leadership in favor of the science elite's squalor. But finally, the revolution came. The old guard were put to death to the cheering applause of the crowds, and Tyler was installed as emperor. And that is when Tyler's hand began construction. A stunning space station in low orbit, with a central hub of a domed, lush forest, incorporating 5 snaking towers emanating outwards. The station itself was connected to the planet by a vast diamond tether, along which high-speed elevators whisked people and cargo to and fro. When constructed, in the 84th year of Tyler's reign, it was a pristine center for art and advancement throughout the known universe. 100 years later, it was a slum prison colony, used to house the descendants of Toulousian refugees from 40 years earlier. 100 years after that, the rejuvenation project of Tyler's sixth clone breathed new life into the station, which was when it was renamed Tyler's Hand. But of course, that was over 100 years ago now, said the Doctor, striding around the TARDIS main console room. So what is it now? Asked an increasingly irritated Romana. It's the pinnacle to which all advanced civilizations ultimately aspire, the Doctor cried with triumphant glee. An all-inclusive resort and casino.
Again, I wish they had some more control on that so I could really control the performance. Like, yeah, emphasize words, being, and they should have that technology. But, like, here's my point, right? We are a breath away from being able to make our own audio dramas, at least, right? Like, if you can write something, you can put together you can have it performed by AI. You can you can get stock music, you can do the music yourself, and you can put it together, right? You can absolutely put it together, right? We're not that far away from doing video. I honestly, like, here's the thing. The fandom, to a great extent, they say you don't own the Doctor Who. You have the right to say it's right with that. Well, no, but we at fandom have the right to decide if we like something or we don't, which is really all it really boils down to. If we like something, then it becomes real. I mean, that's really the bottom line. Is it any good? I keep saying it. Is it any good? Deadly Assassin was very, very, very good. Therefore, it changed canon. It didn't change it. It added to canon. But, like, the whole, like, canon is shattering thing, it was just dumb. Right? A lot of this was just dumb, right? And why was it dumb? Because it was woke. Right? I mean, listen, we said it a lot yesterday, but, it bears repeating, right? It does indeed bear repeating. The ancient law of the universe, right? And this is an ancient law of the universe.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true. Look at what's happening.
The other, of course, ancient law of the universe is...
you hear that, Johnny? You're covered in rejected black guy sperm. You look like a Kardashian.
No, that wasn't what I was going for, but that was worse. What was the one I was up here? Here's the other very important rule of the universe.
There are no chicks with dicks, Johnny. Only guys with tits.
Yeah, listen, we got to listen to Ted on this one. We got to listen to Ted. What do you think?
Rabbi, you're a very naughty boy.
Nicola, that I don't know why, but that excites me when you say that, right? It excites me when you say that. Very strange, right? Very strange, yet true, right? Yet true. Well, do I have any? What do I have stuff we have to look at, right? There's a bunch of stuff I want to catch up on. Okay, yeah, this is fun. Okay, the lighter side of being at war, which generally speaking always does amuse me a lot more, right? I mean, when shall we talk about the terrible atrocities again? Oh, really? Or we could just hit the piss. I don't know. I kind of like talking about taking the piss rather than the terrible atrocities. What was this one? I saw the thing that was really funny. I have it somewhere here. I got too many things in this folder. I really got to clean this up. Got a Doctor Who pumpkin over here. Hamas hates cats. Oh, here you go. Found it.
It's only 3 days till the beheading, and I've got no idea what I'm going to wear.
Abdul seduced me online. He had me at free healthcare. So this is my 6th marriage. I've been widowed 5 times.
Anjali Mahindra? Looks like it could be.
6 times.
I'm so glad I've moved over here. It's everything those guys on the chat rooms told me it would be, and it's full of so many wonderful surprises. Didn't have to do this in Birmingham.
Are you ready, girls? Yeah. Hang on, I'm recording it for Instagram. Ta-da! What do you think? Oh, Matt surprised me with it yesterday. Hashtag OMG, hashtag Jihadi Jane, hashtag Death to the West ISIS emojis.
Oh, babes, I love it. You look gorgeous.
She looked massive. You're gonna need a lot of Semtex to kill that one.
I mean, like, I don't know when this is from, But this does seem like the Real Housewives of Gaza to me. I mean, from me to mock the afflicted. But seeing as I'm one of the fucking afflicted, I think I can mock, right? I think I can mock. Let's not me amazing.
Guys, hey ladies, what do you think of this? Awkward.
What a complete.
It's only 3 days till the
This must be years old because it's funny. And it like it's from BBC, right? So you don't really get that, do you? It's like supposed to be funny from the BBC that's actually funny, right? I know, but this is back when the BBC was worth a license fee.
What a complete. She knew I had that jacket. Copies everything. Copied this.
Oh my god, it was so cringe. Hashtag matchy matchy.
It's times like this I wish I'd never moved out here.
Coming up next week.
He won't stop talking about his 40 virgins. Why can't he be happy with me?
Ali bought me a new chain, which is 8 foot.
Yeah, again. But BBC back when it was funny, remember that? Now we take the piss out of the BBC because it's not funny, right? BBC is just like this weird. I mean, like they keep banging on about that hospital not. Now, please. Oh wait, we're back. There you go. I love the BBC have become a figure of fun in Israeli comedy, and Israeli comedy isn't normally that funny.
Good evening from London. 39 days after Hamas freedom fighters peacefully attacked Israel, we have now an exclusive interview with its leader, Yahya Sinwar.
Yes, good evening, Rachel. Let me just correct you. Oh. There were also freedom rapists and freedom butchers.
Of course, I apologize. Mr. Sinwar,
again, is this parody or is this real? It's hard to tell. It is. I mean, look, it's a bit more professional than the BBC normally is, so that's always a giveaway.
I understand that you are now working towards a ceasefire.
Yes, Rachel, you know me. Wherever there is fire, I say, let's seize it. All we are saying is give ceasefire a chance.
The fire must be seized.
Yeah, the situation in Gaza is terrible, Rachel. All innocent civilians are running out of town, so we are left without protection.
With no human shield at all.
I know, the inhumanity of the Israelis, you're right. We left them, we're taking away their human skills, their little flak jackets made out of babies.
So unfair.
So unfair. And our hospitals, Rachel, our schools, all run out of rockets.
Oh.
How are we supposed to kill Jews like this? I mean, with lectures?
Actually, we've tried that one. Didn't work.
I plead to the world. We need a ceasefire. We are tired. We need a break. Don't forget, we started a day earlier than the Israeli.
So
a day earlier.
Unfair, so unfair. But I and the Zionists refused.
Till time to rearm before we continue to kill them, and they won't let us.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sinwar. I can't hear you. All this noise in the background.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rachel. There is a baby here.
Could you please get him to be quiet?
Yeah, I wish I could. He's not mine, and his mother is in Israel. Never mind.
Okay, look, it's really hard to conduct an interview with this noisy kidnapped baby. Is he always like that?
At night, it's even worse, Rachel. Every time we fire a rocket, he wakes up.
Oh,
yeah, and Israel will be blamed by the UN. Like, how dare you kidnap babies? Wake up the freedom fighters of Palestine with their crying, you evil Zionist scum.
No.
I didn't have one good night sleep in a month.
Wait, are you telling me that there is an Israeli baby that's torturing you by sleep deprivation?
What? Yes!
Occupying your house?
Yes!
So unfair, so unfair. And the world does absolutely nothing about it. I really hope you'll get a ceasefire soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Sinwar.
No. Thank you, Rachel.
And now, please stay with us for a moment of history.
On this day in 1944, heartless Winston Churchill refused a ceasefire and continued the genocidal attack on Nazi Germany. As we well know now, far more German civilians have died in the war, which makes them the victims and Britain the war criminal.
Well, it's just kind of the way it works, isn't it? I mean, that is kind of the way it works. Going out, it seems dodgy. I know it started raining today. Winter arrived today. Normally we could have some time to break into it, but no, winter arrived today. Oh, this one's good.
Go to Gaza. You want to go talk in Gaza? These women, they can't talk in Gaza. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's become fashion. It's fashion. It's fashion, this bullshit. It's fashionable. Yes. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, does it? How many bombs? France, in fucking Syria, here, London. All it is an excuse to hate Jews. It's us. The problem's us, isn't it? It's us. You think tomorrow, if there was no Israel, this problem would be solved? They fucking kill each other.
Well, no, the problem would be solved because the hand-wringing liberals wouldn't care. You're like, well, there's nobody there that we think's white. So therefore, this is just wonderful culture, being multicultural, being cultural.
What genocide? We're the worst that committed genocide. The fucking population has tripled in the last 10 fucking years. Genocide. These people they're fucking idiots. They're idiots, blind by hate.
I don't know. I think they were idiots before they were blinded by hate. Personally speaking, right? I think you know, they were always prepared to be on the idiot track, right? The blinding by hate. I think that's something they just threw in for fun, right? They threw in for a little bit of good measure. I think. But I'm trying to catch up with all these clips that I haven't got to all week. It's been too. BBC apologized amazingly. Look at this.
From the BBC. BBC News, as it covered initial reports that Israeli forces has entered Gaza's main hospital. We said that medical teams and Arab speakers were being targeted. This was incorrect and misquoted a Reuters.
Okay, they said medical teams and Arab speakers were being targeted. In fact, no, they were being brought with the IDF. Right? No, yeah, we just said the opposite of the truth because we hate Jews, which is the truth. Yeah, we told the truth eventually. What else have we got? This is kind of incredible. A little view from the other side.
I will remind all of you good people that are out here that there are provocateurs all across the city. And what they're waiting for you to do is to waste your energy ripping down their little posters so they can record you and try to get you fired from a job.
So, I like, why don't you just don't rip down the posters? An idiot. Like, have you thought? No, we are. This is a Machiavellian Jew plan to get people fired from jobs by having Hamas kidnap hundreds of people, putting posters of them up to tempt you, my sisters and brothers, to rip them down. So you'll get fired, right? It's all the Jews' fault. At no point does it enter in the equation that into the equation that you're ripping down posters. No.
Sisters and brothers, you are better than that. You are not going to be hoodwinked by opposition and provocateurs to do some stupid shit.
How's it a provocateur to put these posters up? Just live with it.
That's gonna get you in trouble, and it ain't even helping the people of Gaza. people all around the city. Trust me, I know them. I got a radar for them.
Yeah, it's called Decent Human Beings Are Disgusted by You.
You think they're your people? You think they're ordinary people? Trust me when I tell you they are everywhere. They're on your college campus. They're outside the supermarket. They're outside Grand Central Station.
All right, this sounds like real projection going on, darling.
So stay focused and do not be distracted by the opposition.
Okay. It's just weird, mate. It's just weird. We live in strange times. Fine, let us get to the chat. Let's look at what we're looking at tonight. I'm not sure how long going tonight. Man, my back is absolutely killing me. Right? It's not been fun, but I guess the person whose back is really up right now is Tzvi Davies. What a backfire! Like, God's sake, how much can one thing backfire? And I love the clear denial phase we're in right now, right? Which we're going to be looking at in a minute. No, everybody loves it. No. Davros is now an able-bodied person. That's a good thing, right? We want people, wheelchair users, to feel bad. So we've taken away one of the most iconic characters of all time. And it's just like, and everybody's offended, and mostly at the sheer stupidity of it. Man, and I was like, how dumb, just a bit. And it's like, it's not that Tzvi Davies is stupid. It's that his brain has been muddled by the woke mind virus, right? And he actually thinks he's being good to handicapped people. Yeah, not, right? Oh, yes, Doctor Who, Disney Doctor Who will be a great success, just like Disney Star Wars and Disney Marvel. It's certainly looking like that, darling. It really is certainly looking like that. It's kind of just, look at Indiana Jones. Look at anything they've fucking done. It's all been a disaster. I think you should ask them for advice and just do the opposite of whatever Disney says. Okay, do not put a chick in it, do not make it gay, and do not make it lame. Right? That's what that sketch was. It was lame. You're a fucking moron. You woke, aimless, bigoted cunt, says Davros. Well, Davros, everybody's got to have a be right sometime or other. Fine, let's get to the chat. Raymond says, great thumbnail, thumbs up. What most are thinking. And you know what? We were all up for this. We were like, oh, yeah, children in need. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's so exciting, right? We were all up for it. And we're like, what? Like, what is this shit? What? It's the most insane thing ever, right? You poor, pathetic creatures. Don't you realize if you portray a disabled person as evil, you're a bigot? Okay. Did you ever think of Davros as being disabled? I mean, I always thought it was like really cool that Daniel called himself a Scottish Davros, right? But I never thought Davros was like, okay. It's just so dumb. That was Paul Taylor. The other side it says, I must read that Davros comment in a Terry Malloy voice. Yes, you must. Right? In fact, if I can pay Terry Malloy to do it, I totally would do it. Right? He is a great Davros, absolutely great Davros. Darren Evans, how are you doing now? And PD Richards, how are you doing? PD Richards. Alden Mirabalis is there. How are you doing? Hell, Alden Mirabalis. JWC Reviews is there. How are you doing? JWC Reviews. The sort of, honestly, I'm wondering this because Tzvi Davies has said the Darks are not showing up in the Shooty season 1. Does anybody else think they might have lost the rights to use the Dark? I don't know. Apparently, Bonnie Langford was on the set going, look, more Daleks, pointing at the sky. So I don't know. They had the rights from last night, so I don't think that's an issue, right? I don't know. I'm surprised the estate is okay with them destroying Davros, right? That's a real piece of IP they just blew up. But I guess maybe everything's woke, right? I don't know. Darren said try to avoid Twitter X. I think that's probably a good idea. Chris Berger there, doing Chris Berger. Thank you for joining us. Underwater Meredith, everyone has licorice, all sorts of. It's so weird. Every creative choice in it, you go, what? And like when they're forcing Polly to do surgery on her to go fish person, they don't tie her down. They just have somebody hold her shoulders. Now we got okay, well, fine. Gito is here, if I'm saying that correctly. How you doing, Gito? It's a Disney faction. Disneyfication. It's a Disneyfication of Doctor Who. I'm afraid it is. But it's not like they put up any bloody resistance. Rossi was like, yes, let's make it woke shit. Okay. I just like it. Like I really, are we gonna see like years of like mediocre Doctor Who and them telling us it's doing great and we know it's doing badly and it doesn't matter? Oh God, just never ends. I pray for the apocalypse. Oh, every day. Is it here yet? No, not yet. X-Men 577 here. Does Rusty never have a woke miner? It sure seems someone who's like it. Who knows, by next year this time his career might be over. I know the trouble is the repercussions never come, all right? And they always take so long. Lee Singer's here. So Sedaris can't be disabled because it's ableist. And the colors are multi-ethnic now because that's the whole racism thing isn't allowed. Yeah, I guess. Ken, don't expect there to be any consistency and sense into any of these idiot decision making, right? There won't be. There never will be, right? Robert Payne is here. What do you think? If you think Rusty Nova says it's problematic, he doesn't have, doesn't include that. Don't include him in the story at all. Simple, exactly. And he went out his way to include it, right? And like, how will we do Davros? Well, okay, if you can't do him in 2023, don't do him. Do a boring ass Grand Moff Tarkin clone, which is what it basically was. Giddo says here, no problem with John Lumick or Matt Capricorn, did he? No, because he's got the woke mind virus. Right, times move on. No, they don't. They don't move on to what you're saying, right? You were fine in 2015. You weren't racist then, right? Kronos Godwhiten says they reimagined Davos, they reimagined Rose. They reimagined Rose from Billy Piper to a chick with a dick. Okay then. How's this Doctor Who we knew? What I saw last night wasn't Doctor Who we knew, right? It was Jodie Doctor Who. And I do want to stress, I am sure they're going to have some kind of in-story reason why canon is completely mutable, right? I'm sure it's going to happen, which is going to make the Jodie era kosher, right? But for me, this isn't Doctor Who anymore. I will keep reviewing it as long as there's an audience for it, essentially. But it's just not Doctor Who anymore. Right, I'm sorry, but it just isn't. Russell don't make shit up. He lied about never disrespecting a drag by having a male actor in women's clothes. I know. Listen, here's the thing: you can't have any memory at all about anything in the past if you have this what is insane worldview, right? Because nothing makes sense, right? Like nothing makes sense. So you can't have any. If you remember, like 5 years ago, you're gonna go, "Oh my god, I'm a complete dick." What's going on with that, right? But they cut. It's part of the woke mind virus. They lose. They just live in the moment, which is not so great. David Mullins here. Nice to vocal tale still need working on. As there are no pauses. I can tell it's artificially generated. Yeah, but it's getting bloody there. $22 a month. I think it's pretty darn good. FCK RTD says Dixie Normus. Well, yeah. Here's the thing. What are we going to get next week? I think it's going to be reasonably good, marred with idiot wokeness. That's essentially. I think the best you can hope for is Strange New World Season 1. Right, I don't think you'll hope for anything better than that, right? I think that's essentially, again, your highest hope More than that, I wouldn't I wouldn't say so. The one who got to Dalek was made up by Moffat in the intro to the Magician's Apprentice. I don't really mind the multicultural Khaleds, frankly. That did like. I mean, okay, it was like in '75 you had mostly white actors. You cast them. That didn't really like bother me at all. But whatever. It's just like another era thing. That's the thing. This whole new era is a exercise in how much irritation you can put up with, right? How much stupid things you can put up being irritated by. And honestly, look, Russell, mate, you're 10 years older than you were, or 10 years ago, obviously. But like you're so out of step with the currents of reality, right? You're in a tiny bubble. You believe mainstream media is somehow connected to reality. It isn't, right? It isn't, right? And there's a reason Doctor Who and BBC's ratings are in the toilet, right? There's a reason why, there's a reason why it all fell apart. Everything's falling apart. Because the TV audiences are shrinking in general. Yes, because you just make shit that nobody wants to watch, right? And then, like, when we see like like an Uncle Fester Davros for no apparent reason, it's again for no reason, right? Like literally no reason that anybody can possibly think of. It's not that I'm not Newsback. Well, no, it's kind of like that. That's how far behind Israel is in comedy. Where are we up to? Dr. Alex is here. Dr. Alex, this time next week, his season 14 kicks off, right? Which so looks like it's going to be the real season 14, right? I'm a big proponent of season. Season 13, season 12, season 11. Season 12, season 13, they're very good. My personal preference is the AI narration with Capaldi reading it. I think that makes it sound really pucker, but I really like the storytelling in both of them. Season 14, which is an anthology one, which you're getting a snippet of it a bit early with my Capaldi red one. Simon's here. What's the reaction like on Twitter regarding? Everybody hates it. Like everybody hates it, right? There's a few people pretending they like it. Everybody hates it. It's not good, right? I mean, even people on like the woke side of the tracks, like they're like, "Oh, this is shit." Like, I think it was Don Martin. Dominic Martin is a good barometer of where that side of fandom is, and he was like, "What? This looks like shit," right? I don't think he said that, verbatim, but it's been very poor, right? The reaction's been very, very poor. That's it. It's like you universally dislike. That's the funny thing, right? No, still thundering out. Man, I tell you, winter just arrived out of nowhere. Oh, do not like winter. Do not like rain. Not a fan. Not a fan. 8-Bit Snake Boy says he has no interest in New Who, especially now. I have no idea, not care. It all stinks, stinks or stinks, to be honest. Both. I think both is quite reasonable. Rossi Davies, the show's new creator, he can make a new character. Yeah, he could have done so many things to not fuck up, right? He could have done so many things to not fuck up, and he said, no, we're going to go for obnoxious fucking up, right? That's 100% the way we're going to go. I'm currently watching a wartime Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes film. Oh, a handy reminder as to what true evil is and how the world band together to fight a genuine danger to all of mankind. Well, again, yeah, you're in Churchill to rally you. Now, what you got now? Rishi Sunak, we're fucked. The point to Davros is that anyone could be evil. Yeah, I know. And again, I think a lot of people who are use wheelchairs have been offended by this. Quite rightly so. Nobody likes to be talked down to by a big Welsh git. So Oh, it's so unnecessary. My buddy pointed out Davros looks a bit like a grotesque character of the East European Jew. Exactly. And wonder whether anti-Semitism is an acceptable form of ableism. Probably. It always is, right? What? Actually, I was only at half past as Chris Pershing, which I was highly suspicious. Look, Chris, I a lot of respect you there, mate. A lot of respect. It looks like we'll be stuck with a villainous white male Hitler impersonator for a foreseeable future. I'm not talking about Davros. I mean every villain. Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. Get ready for more of the guy from Rosa. You people have gone too far. God, that was the worst bloody villain ever. Ben Casey is here. Rusty Davis is more woke bollocks. Rusty Davis is with more woke bollocks. That's absolutely right. Looks more like Able Daleks. They do. Says PD Rich. There we go. Cat Crash Tools is here. How you doing, Cat Crash Tools? Paul Taylor is here. If you really think about it that way, Davros is disabled. Then all Daleks are disabled, aren't they? So now they're victims, I guess. By the same reason, Killer Clowns will also be replaced by Geoducks. Well, that's a bit duckist, frankly. Don't know what to tell you. Knots and Crosses, one says, but who is here? Hello, Knots and Crosses, one. But you should love this because it's new and exciting. DM, take for a modern audience. Yeah, again, show me one time that's worked in the last 5 years, right? It's always been shit. Okay, but fine, I guess. Rusty, the first 4 seasons were the best episodes were written by other writers. It's not until midnight turn left. Yeah, the other second person to say that. Let's have a quick look at the episode guide. I'm not sure I agree with that. I'm really not sure I agree with that. Let's have a look. Doink. Leaving Underwater Menace. Nothing in the world can stop me now. Hang on. Share screen. That's a good question. That is a good question. Who did the best episodes in season 1? So Rusty did Rose and End of the World. Were they the best episode? It really stamped a new stamp on it, and then it got traditional. I loved Aliens of London and World War III. Dalek is up there, not Rusty Davis. Long Game, not so great. That was Rusty Davis, right? Father's Day is one of the best of the season. Empty Child, Dr. Dances. And then, I don't know, I think Rusty Davis is on a par with just about all. I mean, those are good. Aliens of London, World War III are solid stories. As is, Bad Wolf and Parting of Ways. That was the first, season finale. As was End of the World. All of this is, none of this is easy to do. This is Rose. It was a good reinvention of Doctor Who, a revamp, well, not a reboot. It looks like doing the exact opposite, right? Christmas Invasion, I wasn't a fan of because it didn't have much of Rusty Davis, not much of David Tennant. New Earth, meh. Tooth and Claw. I mean, I like the jumping monks. That was pretty cool. Story Union way better, and Girl in the Fireplace way better. Rise of Simon Age still no. Rusty is better. Idiot's Lantern about same. Impossible Planet, Satan Pit. I actually love those two. Love and Monsters, I love, right? I love. Fear Her, piece of shit. Army Goes Doomsday. I would say, yeah, he didn't do the strongest episodes in season 2. Runaway Bride. I think that's a lot of fun. Smith and Jones, I think is excellent. Shakespeare Code, better than Smith and Jones. Gridlock, I love. It's one of my all-time favorite stories. Dalek in Manhattan, Evolution of Daleks, meh. Last Experiment, meh. 42, meh. Human Nature Family Blood, best of the season. Then you have the big Blink, and then the big show-stopping Utopia Sound of Drums. That's the Time Lord. It depends how you are with like that big bombastic, world-ending Doctor Who, right? Voyager the Dam. Again, I like that one a lot. Partners in Crime, I like that one a lot. Father of Power, I thought was excellent. Planet Ood, meh. Sontaran Strategy and Poison Sky, deeply meh. Doctor's Daughter, meh. Unicorn and Wolf was kind of slightly above meh. Silence Library, Forest of the Dead, best of the season. Then you got Midnight, Turn Left, Stolen Earth, Journey's End. They're all pretty darn solid. Love the Next Doctor, Waters of Mars. Yeah, look, I mean, I won't say he's the weakest writer of his seasons, right? But he's, I think he's kind of representative of the tone of the season. Frankly, I mean, like I guess the biggest standout stories are mainly Moffat, right? I guess. Oh wow. Now I've lost where I am. Oh, there I'm very fine. I was going to the chat. That's where I was going. There's going to be a spiral on the first episode. If it ain't good, so let's all hope. I guess. I don't know. Like I'm intrigued. I can't imagine the David Tennant specials will do badly. But I can't imagine that in any way, shape, or form. And I think they'll probably do much better in England than on Disney Plus. Honestly, I don't know if Doctor Who's going to be on Disney Plus in Israel yet. Right? There's still no listing for it, which I find a bit weird. Let me have a look. I'll look at my phone. I asked them on Facebook and said we don't have any information yet, but they don't have any information on Doctor Who on any Disney Plus platform right now. They just had a little 10 logo come up with it. It's not 10 years old, right? It's here we go, Doctor Who. They're just coming with Doctor Strange. Man, like who knows when this is going to come out on Disney? But I guess we'll just have to pirate it then. Like, what do you want? I paid for Disney Plus. So you had Doctor Who, and now you don't have it. Like, what the hell? Where are we up to? Fine. Colin Archer, how are you doing? Hopefully, time will indeed move on past the woke mind parasite. One can only hope. And again, it's worth, like, we're going to re-look at it, just see how shit it was. Rusty Davis' master plan, fix the Jodie era by making current era worse. That's his plan. Right, that is his plan. Right, I'll be watching Doctor Who season 14. I will hope. Hopefully, I'm going to get to the second episode before Thursday. Right. How long do I have to go on Evil of the Daleks? Hang on, I got that as a book on tape. It is. Hang on, I've got 3 hours left on it. Right. And it's very good. Right. So I really want to finish that by the weekend. I've got to try and force myself through Underwater Meadows. It's so bad, right? It's so bad. Leave past writers work alone. Russell should only wreck on his own work. I agree with you. Age of Still, Voyage of the Dan, both had evil genius in wheelchairs. Yeah, get them out their wheelchairs. Exactly. I agree with you. And also, look, Lumic really wasn't wasn't a definitive camera. Neither was Max Capricorn. Davros is an iconic character, right? I mean, like, deeply iconic character. Davros 2023, and thus immediately freezing him in time and removing any last ability. Exactly. The numbers don't go in order. I don't know what that means, but okay. Well, that often happens when I do math, mate. Does mean that he'll have to stop calling himself Scottish. No, Daniel will always be Scottish Davros, right? It was like watching a really bad skit on a Children in Need episode, and it was that's what it was. And it was so dumbed down, it was shocking. It was like Sarah Jane Adventure, but worse. Hater, yeah, I know. And the other ones they did were so good, right? Maybe we should pull up 1 second. Doctor Who Children in Need episodes. Let's see if I can pull up a listing of them. Born Again was 7 minutes long. Really? Yeah, let's have a look. What's this one? So this first one's called Born Again. It was from 2005. Following directly on for parting away, the newly regenerated Doctor coordinates the planet. Yeah, so if I can find it. YouTube Doctor Who Born Again. I'm not going to watch the whole thing because it's like 7 minutes long. That's very long. Let me download it though. Fine, I'll continue going to the chat. Yeah, because I think we need to have a relook at the thing because it's so shit. I mean, like it's like shockingly shit. Hang on, it's downloading. Fine. I'm still doing the chat. Tzvi Lebetkin, the whole point of the Magician's Apprentice, which is somebody which I love, has just gone out the window. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Again, it's what you do when you make things in modern languages. They can only do it by unpicking everything. So dumb, right? It is so dumb. All that other support Russell ever got for bringing back Doctor Who has just been flushed down her again. It's just been flushed down the toilet again. Like there's a lot of time, right? Like we said, oh no, this is gonna be shit. And we kind of like we move forward, and every time we move forward, he sends us 2 steps back. That's because most children's special was done by Moffat. Oh, so the problem being, how you doing, old boy? Thank you for joining us. So fine, okay. Let's before we start looking at the press reaction, let's just remind us how deeply shit this was, right? Because it was very deeply shit. Where is this? No, not Unleashed. Try that again. Doctor Who Unleashed. No, Children. There you go. Doink. Okay, so 1 second. I remember Russell Davies said, here, let me see if I can find his quote on from Instagram. I got to go to Instagram. Bollocks. Instagram. We're going to look up Russell T. Davies. Oh, here we go. Because he described this on as being like a real episode, right? Here, share screen. Where am I? I'll put this over here. In fact, so I go doink. I'll take that off for a second, and share screen. Like, he made it a lot worse by saying this. Okay. The Dr. Dalek Scaro this Friday as part of Children Need at the BCCN, starring, amongst others, David Tennant, Moen Raswan, not a comedy skit. Right? Not a comedy skit. Really? Fully scored an FX 5-minute scene. Produced by Scott Hancock, directed by Jamie Monaghan, and music by Murray Gold. Music was awful. New Universal Rise on 17th. Worldwide, no idea. No idea my monkeys, but yeah, I Buffy is screwing everything up. Can you please contribute to a wonderful cause? Well, hey, so far it could be serious, right? And now it's blown it, right? Again, this is just shit.
Greetings, Mr. Castivillian, I take it.
Yes, Davros. An honor to work for you, sir.
Again, why is he calling him Davros? Right? And how is this not a comedy skit? I mean, again, look at the framing. That is not a serious thing. I'm sorry.
Greetings, Mr. Castivillian, I take it.
Yes, Davros. An honor to work for you, sir.
Then allow me to show you the future of our beloved college race.
Like, why are they playing him like this? Okay, like, this is...
Mutate, but within this casing we can evolve. We can...
Like, this isn't scary. I'm sorry. I do like the old time guy stalk. That's kind of nice. the whole thing here. This is stupid.
Blaster and a multi-dexterous claw capable of annihilating 1,000,000 fowls. My ultimate masterpiece of design.
Yeah, again, this is like Professor Zara from Underwater Menace, right? And so then he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to come up with names."
Lekad.
No.
Adlek.
Yeah, okay. So this is a comedy skit. And like, okay. And then Nida calls. I wonder who did the voice of Nida.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Is it Nida?
I need your confirmation to begin the next bombardment, sir.
One moment and touch nothing. Is that understood?
Yes.
Yeah, again, just so stupid. Now, I like this TARDIS materialization. Again, I'm picking out things that aren't shit in a sea of shit. Like, why can't you land the TARDIS properly? I've never seen TARDIS. Like, maybe on Christmas Invasion. And then, okay, then Tennant comes out and plays it like Jodie. Just check this out. This is a comedy sketch. I'm sorry.
Hello. Just passing by, because I got a bit lost. It's funny.
Why do they have comedy music on? And what's up with Murray Gold? Are they all just past it? Right? Are they all just past it? My better they eventually say, roll this back and say, oh, of course it was comedy and not canon. That's what I think.
60 minutes ago, I was this really brilliant woman.
Again, like, the point you're making is a dumb one. Because anybody, okay, here's the thing. Anybody who remembers her goes, oh no, she was shit. Everybody stopped watching Doctor Who because she was in it. And if you're one of the crazy people on Twitter who think that she wasn't shit, fine, right? You're not going. All you're making a teeny tiny like amount of like weirdos with purple hair go, and most people not landing on. I think you're doing more damage than good by like trying to say, oh no, Jodie Whittaker, everybody loved it. No, they didn't. She was shit, right? She was shit. Oh.
And I've got this old face back again. I mean, why? Why? I ask of you, my brand new friend. Why?
Like, why is he acting so stupid? And like, why do you have comedy music? And like, again, I've just followed the rather turgid Dalek story, Liberation of the Daleks, that took place for the last hour, right? Where he totally calmed down, right? It's just again, it's just dumb, right? It's dumb and it's not funny. And again, what you're telling me, this is a dramatic performance, not a comedy performance. Again, why do you have comedy music? It's he's playing a parody of the 10th Doctor. No, says for me, he's playing the Jodie Whittaker Doctor, which is a parody of the 10th Doctor.
You're a bit of a puzzle. Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is totally Jodie.
I am so sorry. I think I broke this multi-claw adaptable. What is it? Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, look, can we just say this is shit, okay? And, like, we don't need to see anymore to go, oh, there, that's shit. Okay, so let's compare this to, and again, I'm doing this on the fly, from 2005.
The planet will become my temple and we...
Again, now you're like making people excited because everybody liked this, right? Here's the thing. Everybody liked this when everybody liked the Part in the Ways. It was so cool, right? Everybody loved seeing that that giant Dalek, right? Everybody liked it. It's just weird, right? What's the next one? Infinite Quest, Time Crash. We'll look that one up next. Okay, 47 minutes isn't really true because this is mainly recap. Okay, fine. Yes, he regenerates.
Hello. Okay.
UT. Blimey, we're 2 minutes into the 7-minute sketch. Okay, fine. So let's look at this video.
6 p.m. Tuesday, October 5006. On the way to Barcelona. Now then, what do I look like? No. Don't tell me. Let's see. 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 hands. Slight weakness in the dorsal tubercle. Hair! I'm not bald. Ooh, big hair. Sideburns. I've got sideburns.
So again, look, this is fun, but it's not silly, right? It's a fun way of him rediscovering who he is.
Oh, really bad skin. A little bit thinner. That's weird. Give me time. I'll get used to it. I have got a mole. I can feel it.
Right. Okay. Nobody's ever complained about being a bit thinner. Let's just be clear. You're just being a dick at this point. What's the next one called again? It's called Time Crash. Is it Time Crash? I think so. Yeah.
There's a mole. That's all right. Love the mole. Go on then, tell me. What do you think? I'm the Doctor.
Okay, look at Billy Piper. Look, Billy Piper's actually acting here, and she's hot, and she doesn't have a dick. I mean, like all these things. It's a weird that I'm gonna go. Oh, Billy Piper's a hot woman without a dick. As I was, because in 2023 you got to say that as it's a plus.
Where is he? Where's the Doctor? What have you done to him?
You saw me. I changed right in front of you.
I saw him sort of explode, and then you replaced him like a teleport or a transnet or a body swap or something. You're not fooling me. I've seen all sorts of things. Nanogenes, Gelf, Slovene.
Okay, this is not a comedy. This is a delightful extra bit of Doctor. What? I'm in a different universe. This is actually good.
Oh my God, are you Slovene?
I'm not a Slovene.
Send him back. I'm warning you. Send the Doctor back right now.
Rose, it's me. Honestly, it's me. I was dying. To save my own life, I changed my body. Every single cell, but still me.
You can't be.
Then how could I remember this? Very first word I ever said to you. Trapped in...
Yeah, again, this is the real genuine dramatic performance, right? Where you see these two people connecting, and you know how close they're gonna be, right? And this is like their first initial connection. This is important.
That cellar, surrounded by shop window dummies. Ooh, such a long time ago. I took your hand. I said one word. Just one word, I said. Run.
Got a great performance as well by Billy Piper, right? It's like, it's not even close.
Hello. And we never stopped, did we? All across the universe. Running. And that one time we had to hop. Do you remember? Hopping for our lives. Yeah? All that hopping. Remember hopping for your life? Yeah? Hop. What then? No?
Can you change back?
you want me to?
Yeah.
Oh.
Again, I mean, this is I'm really sucked in by these performances. You want to check it out? Yeah. Oh, right. He's like, this is really not good.
Can you?
No. Do you want to leave?
Do you want me to leave?
No, but your choice. If you want to go home. Cancel Barcelona. Change to London, the Powell Estate.
I wonder if the new series is going to touch on Powell Estate at all.
Let's say 24th December. Consider it a Christmas present.
And again, she's a hot woman with a vagina, not a penis. And that, to me, is such a big step up. Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for, right? And boy, did we get screwed over. And then I get, yeah, this is, I didn't download it yet. Time crash, right? I only got clips of it here. Oh, the original, I got it, it's taken from a TV. Fine, I'll take the 1 minute clip. I've probably got it on my hard drive somewhere. Where's it? Download. Now, have that being said, the clip's done very well. It's got over 1 million views and overwhelming, like only a couple of thousand likes. Though. All right, so it's Time Crash was a peak. Let's have a look. Time Crash. Yeah, I mean it's not in the same ballpark. It really isn't. Fine. So let's look at the sycophantic reaction. That's the best way of describing it. After 48 years, the Doctor has a completely redesigned creator. But why? Wokeness? It's like really like well, this is the second article about it. Let's see what this one says. Okay, Doctor has made a substantial change to the design of the Dalek's infamous creator after 40 years, and also explains it. Yeah, no, okay, we know this. Again, he looks more threatening in this picture. How Doctor Who explained the new Davros in canon, right? Okay. So there are two ways at how to look at how Doctor Who has explained the new Davros canonically. The first is the sketch takes place prior to Tom Baker's Genesis of the Daleks, in which the creator was first introduced. But no, they did a lot to say that's not the case. That would explain why Davros doesn't look like he did in previous appearances, because the accident that paralyzed him, left and scarred, hasn't happened yet. However, that would suggest this is a temporary change to design of Davros. So Davies is adamant it's not the case, right? So therefore, the key to explaining the new Davros is in Doctor Who canon is the 14th line is the 14th Doctor's revelation that the timelines and the canon are rupturing. So what does that mean? This could be a tease for how the Doctor and Don are able to reunite. I think it probably is, right? And I think we're probably going to end with some kind of reboot. Like, why not? That's how it all began, right? I think that's probably, right? The rupturing canon can also explain the tease of the unlimited adventures for past Doctors and Tales of TARDIS. It also easily explains how Davros looks different in Destination Skaro. The accident hasn't happened in this new ruptured timeline, meaning the change is permanent. Well, that's what he said. This isn't just for children in need. Rossi Davies categorically say this is how Davros looks now. Yeah, but Stephen Moffat said the Daleks look like Teletubbies now, and then everybody vomited in their own mouths, and he said, "Oh, not so much," right? But this is more. That was a design change. This is a ethical point he's making, right? And it's just dumb. I'm sorry, dumb. Fine. This bleeding cool is unbelievably sycophantic, of course. Doctor Who, BBC, do you need seen a fun side of things to come? What's that? We if it's a side of things to come, it wasn't very fun. David Turner, Destination Scarrow. It's here, Destination Scarrow, BBC, Doctor Who, BBC Children Need sketch or mini episode that marks the first episode appearance of David Tennant's 14th Doctor since the regeneration in 2022's The Power of the Doctor. And it's a hilarious harbinger of things to come. Not a comedy. Not a comedy sketch. No. Under Rusty Davies' reign as returning showrunner. Well, I think it probably is. Why, if it's as if he and Tennant never left. Rather, perhaps they need to leave to come back for another hurrah. The 5-minute episode or comedy sketch. No, he said not. And yet, that's what the show's nearly missed for 5 years. Oh, yeah, it wasn't dour. Right, it wasn't a dour lecture. It was just a irritatingly stupid lecture. The hapless junior scientist, space Nazi working for the next Carla Death Machine with his idol Davros. And yes, Julian Beach, the last actor to play Steve on the Stephen Morris run. He's playing a younger still in One Piece version. No, that's not what he said. And again, I mean, like, you can just really go by what you see on screen, so you don't have to listen to what Rusty Davies is saying. Right? With that process, maybe David Tennant is very much his Doctor again, goofy, manic. That was not his Doctor. And insane because he has an immortal time traveler whose brains have been endlessly scrambled around for hundreds of years. He's trying to think and talk way out of sticky, embarrassing, potentially deadly situations. That's Doctor Who in a nutshell. We don't need to recap the story for you. Just watch. It wasn't very good. It's not a masterpiece of television. We know. So much a masterclass of storytelling and comedy acting. Well, again, if it's a comedy, if they just said it was a sketch, call it a sketch. But it wasn't. I don't know, I just think this is again. It's another everything I see about the new era. I go, that sounds like a bad idea, right? That sounds like a bad idea. We got here. Colin Baker says it's phenomenal. So here we go. This is an interesting story. Let's look at this. Doctor Who, season 1 cameo from deceased actor teased by Ncuti Gatwa. Okay, all of this is just like... Okay, look, Rusty Davies 1 was fantastic when it like referenced the past, right? But this looks like it's more like Star Trek Kurtzman Star Trek, where it's agonizing where it references the past. So let's see what they're going to do. God help us. Where are we up to? Actor Ncuti Gatwa reveals the 15th Doctor will appear alongside a long-deceased actor playing an early incarnation of the Time Lord in the upcoming Doctor Who adventures. Really? I'm not sure I'm up for this. Star will lead the series to take control of the story. I mean, like, if it's Stephen Noonan somehow gets the job of recreating the first Doctor, I'm on board for that. Right? Because I like Stephen Noonan. I think he deserves the work, frankly. He's a good actor. We're thinking of David Tennant, brief return for the role. Gatwa's first adventure will be 2023 seasonal special, and the actor already confirmed to appear in a newly renumbered seasons 1 and 2 and 2024 seasonal special. So while Gatwa's debut marks the start of a new era of the show, the actor has revealed his 15th Doctor has already been joined on screen by a classic Doctor, as reported by The Mirror. This is interesting. Gatworth stated during a GQ Man of the Year award. What's he done? Other than say, I'm about to be the next big thing. Honestly, what's he done? That his incarnation will be joined on screen by William Hartnell's first Doctor for an upcoming episode in it for a brief scene. Wow. Really? The actor avoided revealing any details about how this moment was made. Check out Gatwell's full response below. It's been a crazy year. Well, again, you got Man of the Year award, and you didn't really do anything for it as yet, right? So that's a bit weird. That's a bit crazy, baby. A bit crazy. I shouldn't say this, but I should have seen somehow with the first ever Doctor, William Hartnell, and we ended up in the same scene together at some point. So some people are saying this is the he's being inserted into an adventure in time and space. Right? Some people are suggesting that. How has William Hartnell appeared in modern day episodes? Well, they had David Bradley. Gat Reveal does align with certain quotes by Rusty Davies surrounding how classic actors would appear in the upcoming story. In a recent interview to discuss the upcoming 60th anniversary story, he revealed that the past of Neil Patrick Harris's villain will be explored in a flashback. Oh yes, I guess we're going to be seeing Michael Goth one, played by Michael Goth in '66. Well, I guess we'll see this week, maybe, or maybe it'll be in the last one. While recent technological achievements advanced allowed Hollywood productions to feature both deceased actors and their younger versions living the longer living actions to much scrutiny, it's the first time that careful editing has allowed classic characters, including Hartnell's Doctor, to appear on screen without recasting their own. That's not true. Name of the Doctor, he was in that. Right? Yeah, that little scene at the beginning wasn't done that well, but okay. 10 years ago, technology's moved on. In 2013, Hartnell returned to the screens of careful editing for the episode. Oh, I just said that! There you go. Jenna, fine, with Jenna Coleman's companion Clara. Step back into the TARDIS and split into duplicates of blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's kind of I was glad that storyline was wrapped up, right? Speaking of wrap things up, I think I'm going to have to wrap things up. I am in real pain, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my back is killing me. Fine, I'm going to have to take some drugs. I'm going to say bid fairly well. I'll be back on Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have some content up tomorrow. But yeah, no, sorry, I'm going to have to take drugs. I've been groaning and in pain most of the stream, and I was like, I'll just push forward a bit. No, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. So I can hit the end broadcast button, gonna hit it again, say good night, good luck.